What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Rainbow Physical LR Super Janemba that got his EZA. Now, I did mention this in my Gogeta video that should have already dropped before this, but I was actually on vacation when this EZA came out. Well, I don't want to say when it came out. I actually got the event and everything done. I got him EZA'd before the day before I left. However, my internet would not allow me to record any, or like my internet would just literally not let me upload anything whatsoever. And because of that, I literally could not do a single thing. So I kind of got stuck with having to do these videos a little late. So if you guys are seeing this, it's probably during World Tournament time, and I figured, you know, I may as well just drop this during like now, just to have something, you know, just something for you guys to watch during World Tournament, and you know, kind of give my thoughts on Super Janemba, you know, for his EZA. Now we'll hop into an event. I think this is kind of like the team that I want to bring. I do want to kind of give him, you know, a nice little bit of support, a little bit of juice here. I want to try to get as many links as I can active with him. My biggest fear is going to be this fat Janemba, because literally the only way to really get the most out of this guy is he shares 6 links with Tech Janemba after he's transformed. And obviously this guy needs a EZA because it's just been so long now that he's just completely like fallen off. And the problem with him is he needs to get hit 5 times for us to be able to transform him. So we're going to have to kind of do a little bit of shenanigans here and there to make this work. You know what I mean? Which I think we'll be able to do. I think we'll be able to get it with a little bit of finesse in here and there, but we'll get her done. We'll get her done. So let's talk about Janemba here. So with his EZA, on his 12 key super, he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy while greatly lowering defense. On his 18 key, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage, and massively lowers defense, which that's an 80% defense lower. He gets 6 key, 166% attack and defense. He guards all attacks, reduces damage received by 22%, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. Plus he gets an additional 2 key up to 6, attack and defense plus 66% up to 166%, and a chance of performing a crit plus 22% up to 66% with each attack performed. So all we need to do is just 3 attacks. It doesn't have to be supers, just 3 attacks in total, and we can get him maxed out. Plus he gets an additional 66% attack when key is 22 or more, plus an additional damage reduction of 22% when the key is, plus an additional damage reduction of 22% when the character is in the 1st or 2nd slot. And then launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super when the character is in the 2nd or 3rd slot in a turn. He has a great chance of nullifying Ki Blast supers directed at him and has a high chance of evading enemies' attacks. So sitting over here, we've got 4 links active. We got Big Bad Bosses, Brutal Beatdown, Fierce Battle, and Fear and Faith. And this is linked up with Harudegarn. Obviously with Broly, we don't really get anything. We are getting Broly support though, so that's good. But I do want to run him in slot 1 here. Let's just see, you know, let's just see how good he's going to be defensively here. You know, doesn't really hurt. But we gotta see, you know, this is gonna be a really good turn for him. Okay, so he should nullify this, right? Yep, great chance to nullify. Perfect. Okay, it's good. Okay, so 12.8. That's actually very good for a unit that's mostly like a defensive style unit. That's actually really good. Okay, so here's the 2nd attack. And we do have a hidden potential that we can get as well. If we can just get that. Okay, perfect. So now after this attack, we are going to be basically fully built up. Because now we'll have the extra 6 key, the extra 166% attack and defense, and 66% chance to crit too. So definitely very good. It's a very good start. Plus we did have really good, we had what, 44% damage reduction right there, plus guard. So yeah, definitely a very, very, very good turn for us right here. My biggest thing is I do want to get, I really hope that there's going to be a lot of attacks in like the very last slot here. Just because I do want to put Tech JANEMBA there. I do want him to get hit, and I do want to throw him off rotation so I can get him on rotation with the LR JANEMBA so they can share 6 out of 7 links together. Now, as of right now, it's not really a super ideal like turn to have the two of them together, or to run the two of them together, I should say, just because of, you know, where we are in the current status of the game. But I feel like, you know, it's a possibility. Actually, this is good. I can put him in slot 1, huh? So I did bring some King Yamas. But I think I'll pop both of them just to get the 100% damage reduction, so we can survive right here. Also, let's do this. Let's go ahead and pop. We'll pop this active. Let me go ahead and just turn this off. We'll go ahead and just pop this active skill. So with us having the Natade village up, this also should give us a little bit of extra support too. I believe it's for uncontrollable, what is it? Uncontrollable power, I think is what it is. What is the, yeah, uncontrollable power, 15% attack and defense. So perfect. So yeah, we'll leave him right here in slot 1. We'll just have you do that. You're not even gonna get a super. That's fantastic for us. I'd love to see that. But we just need 5 hits on you. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 3 hits. And then we'll get 4 and we'll get 5 right here. Yep, 4 and 5. Okay, so now we can transform JANEMBA next turn. So I'm thinking what I should probably do is should maybe throw off the physical JANEMBA and get him on rotation with the tech one. Actually, let's see. Let me see how next turn will play out. Let's see how maybe the where the attacks are going to be, because obviously the JANEMBA, the tech JANEMBA is so old now. Him and Pycon both need EZA so bad. I don't understand why we don't have them yet, but I mean, this is a unit that came out 3 years ago. It's going to be so hard to actually get like anything really done with this guy. So let's just do this. We'll leave him like this for now. What? 1 million defense? 4 links, we're at 1 million defense, huh? Very interesting here. Now also, with us getting these 3 rainbow orbs, we will give this JANEMBA an additional 60% attack and defense. So yeah, 1 million, so 1 million defense already, huh? That's really good. But then again, we do have him in slot 2. And in slot 2, he will launch an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super. Plus, we do get the extra 22% damage reduction too. Man, I missed that attack stat because I was looking at what he did. 17.9 though on the additional. That's very good. Okay, I think with having just Trunks here, I think we should be okay to throw JANEMBA off. I think just throwing him off rotation is going to be good at this point. Maybe even if we get him like his, get a couple orbs for him just so he has the damage reduction, I think we'll be okay. Of course, there's all those attacks at the very end, but it's fine. We'll just transform this Trunks. We'll transform this Broly. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think these Brolys are going to take this Trunks out, so we're not going to have to worry about him. And this is actually really good because we do still have the domain up too. Let's not forget about that, because that is giving us an extra 15% attack and defense. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we were able to get that JANEMBA, the tech JANEMBA thrown off. When he comes back, we'll get him on rotation, and that right there is going to be so good for us. Okay, perfect. We'll go ahead and just pop yours now, just to make sure that we have that up and going. Okay, so that right there is, of course, another 15% attack and defense for us. We'll just give you this. You only need 2. All right, so I had to cut right there. I got a phone call that came through. I don't even know how these calls just keep coming through when I have it on like do not disturb, but here we are. And anyway, back to what we were doing. Yeah, the JANEMBA is still sitting at 1,000,000 defense, which is fantastic. But yeah, next turn we will get the tech JANEMBA out there with him, which is perfect for us because we will be sharing 6 out of 7 links. Then the only thing that can make it just a little bit better is if we had legendary power up as well, but we're not going to have a legendary, we're not going to have an LR on the next rotation, because we will just have Hirudegarn still on rotation. But either way, I mean, this JANEMBA is looking very good. You know, post EZA, they made him a very good unit. Yeah, especially with like his damage reduction, the fact that he gets up to 66% chance crit. The way I built mine, I should have probably actually shown this at the very beginning, but on my JANEMBA, I've got 20 additional 9 crit and 15 dodge, and that's because I gave him his own like special orbs that he comes with. So they unfortunately gave us crit for whatever reason. I wish it would have been dodge and additional. I think it would have been perfect for him, but this is kind of my build that I went with for him. So the other thing is he does have a rage mode, which we have not been able to get yet. Let me see. I haven't pulled up right here. Let me see what we have to do to get that. Can we activate when HP is 66% or more starting from the 6th turn? So I think that's what, next turn? Yeah, I think next turn we can get that rage mode going. So it'll be interesting to see. It's been a very long time since I've gotten that rage mode. Let me see. What does he actually do in rage mode? Greatly raises attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to the enemy, and all attacks become crits. And then on the 18 key, he massively raises attack temporarily, causes destructive damage to the enemy, and all attacks become crits temporarily. Change all key spheres to physical key spheres, plus an additional 2 key per key sphere obtained, and then 16% attack per key sphere obtained. Okay, so I believe, why do we have no key here? Okay, so let's do this. Go ahead and transform him. So now we share 6 out of 7 links with them. sitting at 887k defense. Our attack definitely has gone up. Let's go into his rage mode. Let's see what this rage mode is going to look like. So full key here. We'll give you full 24 key there. Great. Can't give you full, but that's fine. So this first one's going to hit pretty good, right? 19.6 in a rage mode. That's actually insane, because they usually never hit that hard. Yeah, 8.8. I feel like not even that is a lot higher than usual. Usually those rage mode stacks or stats that we see are like 2 million or something. You know, they're always very disappointing. But that's actually a very good, like, if they keep buffing like the giant slash rage modes, hopefully they make them actually be good. This is what we do want to see. We did get the one rage mode out with them. Okay. So let me take a look, see here. All right. So with Tech Janemba out, what is he looking like? Only 260k. That's very, very low. He guards all attacks for 1 turn from his entry turn. Gets 180% attack and defense. Randomly changes key spheres to rainbow. Plus an additional 40% attack with 3 or more type key spheres. And has a high chance of evading enemies' attacks with a rainbow key sphere. Okay, so if we get him, I guess just this right here, maybe we can get a dodge with him. He might honestly die if he gets hit, but if he doesn't, we can definitely get some funny numbers out of Janemba here, because we do have 6 out of 7 links active with 800k defense. Okay, we did not dodge. Maybe we'll dodge the next 2. Okay, at least one. We got one of them. So 24.4. That's still good. Yeah, this Janemba is definitely a slot 2 unit, I would say, for the most part. Just because in slot 2 he does get the additional attack that can become a super, and then also he gets the 22% damage reduction as well. So slot 2 is probably going to be his best bet in most cases when you're running him. Now I think we will definitely get an LR the next time the turn comes around. So we will see. We'll see then full 7 links active and everything. We'll see how good he'll be. I forget, do these guys actually lower key? It's been so, it hasn't even been that long since I've done this fight, but I am drawing a complete blank on this fight. They gotta reduce key or something. I guess I could have just hit the little icon up top and actually looked to see what it was. I think they reduced like 8 key or something, 6 key, 8 key. We definitely lost some key, I'll tell you that. Yeah, as long as we'll make it out of this turn, no problem. Once we make it out of here, then next turn we can fully see how Janemba is going to look with all links active. I think is this the last phase, or is there one more? I think he's got one more phase, right? The STR phase? Maybe? Or this might be the end of the fight. We're probably going to finish the fight here, aren't we? Oh no, okay, there is one more. Okay. Phew. I was worried there. I mean, realistically, I want to do it like this right here. But this may not fall in my cards here. No rainbow orbs or anything like that, so that is a bummer. I guess let's just try this. I don't know if... Anyway, we got all 7 links active. 772k defense. Attack stat is looking really nice. And then we'll just give you that, even though if he doesn't super, okay, we're okay. Yeah, this will be basically a great turn for us. We'll have everything, and we have no support really either. So this is gonna be some raw numbers here. 24 mil. Okay, 24 mil is very good for a unit that used to be a defensive style unit. Or I should say is a defense style unit. Yeah, I like him. I like this JANEMBA. Oh, and we got hit by that? You didn't block it? You should have definitely nullified that. I guess let's see how much damage this is going to do to us. Nothing. Very good. Now the only thing we need to do is we just need to get this JANEMBA easy aid, give him a little bit like extreme class support, and then we can really run him with this physical JANEMBA. Yep, and of course we would die, but then we get a revival off. But yeah, I would say JANEMBA is very good. I do like him. No transformations or anything like that you really have to worry about. Your main thing is just you get 3 attacks with him and he's fully built up. And then he gets the extra attack when you just get 22, 23, or 24 key. So as long as you're just in that upper echelon of key, then yeah, this unit is going to perform very well. I like him. I like JANEMBA. Definitely a very good pick for the EZA that they did to him. And again, I said this in the Gogeta video, but I hope they keep doing EZAs like this, because if they do, I can't wait to see what they do with full power Frieza from Namek. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him during Anniversary. And then on top of that, imagine the year 7 LRs, because their EZA is coming during that same time as well. So I think we're going to have some very good units. That just means that the 10th anniversary, like, I think the scaling maybe of the events is going to be through the roof. Because if this is how hard these units, like even the enemy units, are hitting us back at now, and how hard we are hitting them with how much HP and stuff that they have, it's only a matter of time until these numbers just get so crazy that we're hitting like 60, 70 million just regularly. I mean, AGL Jiren basically already does that, like, for free. So I know global players haven't had the chance to use them yet, but I've used them on I've used them on my JP, and I've got him Rainbow on JP. When I say that he is good, he is phenomenal. But I guess we can just do this one last turn. It's probably gonna be the end of the. It'll probably be the end of the run anyway, but it's fine. So 709k defense, you know, 44% damage reduction, and then we'll just give him. Dude. Okay, that's fine. And we'll give him an extra 40% attack and defense. We'll just get this last attack stat, and we can just see, you know, just the last number. It's probably going to be just the same thing, right around 24 mil. And then, yeah, I think we're going to be good. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this JANEMBA. Again, I personally, I do like this EZA. I think they did a very good job for him. I don't really see too many flaws with him. He hits decently hard. He's got great defense. He guards. He guards. He's got damage reduction. He's got high defense on top of that. Plus, you can run him in slot 2 basically, and you get the additional 22% damage reduction. He can launch an additional attack that can become a super in slot 2. Then he's got the high chance of just dodging, and apparently my dodging, he has a high chance that he literally did not dodge a single one. Wow. And he gets a great chance of nullifying Ki Blast supers directed at him. So he does a little bit of everything, except mine apparently doesn't like to dodge. So that kind of is what it is. But yeah, definitely let me know what your guys' thoughts are on physical JANEMBA here. And if you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe as well. And of course, we'll have more content like this, you know, showing off all these other units that are going to be coming out, all these rainbow units, and you know, everything else moving forward. So hopefully you guys will be here for the ride. And again, if you guys did enjoy the video, hit the like button. New here, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.